NBC News' Vicki Nguyen now. Vicki, you talked to the basketball player Jeremy Lin about all of this, and he says even he's experienced it on the court.
Yeah, Shep, as we know, racism knows no bounds, and over this past year, it has reared its ugly head in some surprising and awful ways in the Asian American community. Jeremy Lin shares tonight with us some of his deeply personal experiences with bullying and discrimination as he grew up, and here he is talking about recently being called coronavirus during a basketball game for the Golden State Warriors G League.
It happened during the game, but, I think one thing, at this point, I'm not really that shocked at anything. I think what I'm trying to do is bring awareness to what is happening off the court, to people, to the elderly, to important people that we love and in our community.
And Shep, as painful as it has been to see these attacks on Asian Americans, some of these folks who look like my mom and dad, there is a silver lining. The fact you and I are talking about this, it's outside just the AAPI community. And tonight in our Racism Virus special, we're going to talk to Margaret Cho, who 27 years ago really blazed a trail on network TV with her show. We have next generation activists in the AAPI community, Nobel Prize winner Amanda Nguyen, Olivia Munn, an actress who's now turning into an activist, plus business leaders from Facebook, Nextshark, really all talking about what we can do. How do we unify the community and spotlight these issues? As we know, this is not something that one group can solve on its own. So I think if you watch tonight, you're going to come away learning something new. You're going to be inspired, and hopefully it reminds us all that we're in this together. And what we need now is compassion and understanding. Shep?
So glad we're giving it a platform. But I wanted to ask you, are there statistics which tell us whether this was a problem that's been growing for a long time or whether the pandemic really accelerated it?
Well, Shep, anti-Asian sentiment is certainly not new. Going back to the 1800s, you had the Chinese Exclusion Act, and you saw it again with Japanese internment camps. The fact that it's been lurking underneath the surface, but then the pandemic and the stigma associated with it, some say based on rhetoric that came from the highest levels of leadership in this country. But the fact of the matter is there's this experience that Asian Americans have, no matter how long they've been in this country, and opportunities like this bring it out. And so that group, Stop AAPI Hate, says they started tracking this last year after they noticed an uptick. And these are self-reported incidents. So the statistics, whatever is out there, is severely underreported, according to the experts. In that Mountain View case you just mentioned, neither of the victims wanted to report that to police. The police are charging that themselves and pursuing it themselves. So we know it's out there, and shining a light on it is what's going to help at least stop it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.